to a land far beyond, where men stand firm, kids play, women stay strong. At home, making homegrown, cook meals, oh how it feels good, oh how surreal. The mood stays.
Hello, beautiful people.
Keep here, no need for fear, peace,
hello, my beautiful people.
Celebration, no need for cheers. A sovereign nation.
I'm finally here. I made it. Hello, my beautiful people. I hope you're all doing fine. I hope you're doing fine this evening. I want to welcome all the beautiful people on my TikTok platform and on Facebook. I do apologize, I'm not here as we had scheduled, but I had to take care of a few things that really needed my attention, and I just wanted to make sure that we got everything in place so that we can start this celebration. I want to welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your host, Christine. I'm delighted to have you guys here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Habari to my Ugandan my Ugandan people. Habari to the Ugandan people. Muri mutya na Uganda. Kama huwa na Uganda. I'm trying to get let's see. Let's see. Mulimutia, habari, kamahua, mulimuta, kopango, kodeo. Oh God. I'm trying to make sure I got in. I might not be able to cover everybody, but I think we're gonna stick to the to English so we can have everybody included as we celebrate the eve of Uganda's independence. So today is the 8th of October. It's Uganda. Tomorrow is Uganda's independence. But because I know a lot of you have plans, I thought I should kick off with the eve of our independence today. So once again, this is yours truly, Christine, with Exhibit Africa Inc. I want to welcome you to Exhibit Africa Live to celebrate Uganda's independence. Now, I've been correct. I've received a message that it's the 59th anniversary or 59th Independence Day, not 52nd as I had mentioned earlier. So I do apologize for that, but please keep me posted, and I do welcome any suggestions here. So. We're gonna start off before we kick off the anniversary celebration or the independence celebration. I'm in the anniversary mood, guys. Before we kick off the independence celebration, which is today is the eve. Tomorrow is the actual celebration. I'm gonna take you. I have a lot, guys, to share with you as far as Uganda goes. So I hope. Let's see. Hello. Oh, it looks like my. Okay, I think we're just live on Facebook. We just got on Facebook, but already live on TikTok. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you can see me clearly. Please send me a message if you can see me clearly, or let me know if the audio is coming out right. Please let me know. Beautiful people on TikTok and Facebook, this is yours truly, Christine, with Exhibit Africa Inc. I want to welcome you today. As you see, these are the colors of Uganda. So today is Uganda's Independence Eve. Uganda is turning 59 years. 59 years since Uganda got its independence. For those who don't know Uganda, I'm going to be sharing some info about Uganda. And in celebration of Uganda, I'm going to share with you a dynamic duo made and based in Uganda of two artists that have really influenced the music industry in Uganda. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're comfortable, and I would like to know wherever you are, if you're from Uganda, and what doesn't matter what part of the world you are. I would like to. I'm saying hello, and I would like to get a wave back. If you can let me know if you're from Uganda, that would be wonderful. So today, the way we're gonna be running today's pre-independence celebration for Uganda. I'm gonna share some music from Uganda, made and based in Uganda. Okay, and I'm gonna share also some background information about Uganda. For those who do not know Uganda, I'm gonna share some information about Uganda and how Uganda came to get its independence. Okay, and the music that's gonna be playing, that we're gonna be celebrating too, is the music of a dynamic duo from Uganda, whose backstory I'll share with you as we move on to this music. All right, so get your friends, get your glass of wine, get your water, get your tea, get comfortable. Let's go. Okay, so the way we're gonna start, so we're gonna play some, I'm gonna share the national anthem of Uganda with you, and then after that we're gonna play some patriotic music. All right, patriotic music from a couple of artists from Uganda, and after that I'm gonna introduce you to a dynamic duo, as I mentioned before, made and based in Uganda, and I'll give you some background information, and then we'll share some music. Some of their music is I like the music. I chose this group because of the influence they've had on the continent. They have such proactive music. So I've categorized this music into patriotic music, and then the call to action music, and then the entertainment music. So we're gonna go in phases with their music. So I hope you love it. I hope you like it. And if you wanna enjoy this music, I've also shared it on my YouTube channel, so you can feel free to go and listen to this music. So before we kick off, let's start off with the national anthem of Uganda. Please join me as we listening into the national anthem of Uganda. All right, so here we go. And this was sung by an artist in Uganda called Julia Kanyumozi.
We lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we'll always stand. Oh, Uganda, the land of freedom.
National anthem sung by Julia Kanyumozi. She's another popular artist in Uganda. Once again, I want to welcome you to Exhibit Africa Live. I'm here to celebrate to celebrate the independence of Uganda. These are the national colors of Uganda as you see them in the background. So I'm from Uganda. This is the reason why I'm celebrating Uganda today. So this is it's the Independence Eve for Uganda, but because we got some other plans on the Independence Day, we decided to put on this celebrate today. So I want to thank you for joining us, and I'm excited to share with you some brief history or background history about Uganda, and then I'm going to introduce you to a duo from Uganda. Let's get started. Okay, so before we move on to the patriotic music, let me introduce you to Uganda, or Uganda, some people might call it. All right, so here we go. Let's get to know Uganda. Let's get to know Uganda. Okay, and I'm borrowing some information here from Wikipedia. All right, so here we go. Oh, happy independence! Thank you. I'm loving the flag there. Okay, so Uganda, commonly referred to as the Pearl by Churchill, is a landlocked sovereign country located in East Africa, bordered on the east by Kenya, in the north by Southern Sudan, on the west by the Democratic Republic of Congo, and on the southwest by Rwanda, and on the south by Tanzania. The southern part of the country includes a substantial portion of Lake Victoria, within which it shares borders with Kenya and Tanzania. Uganda takes its name from the Buganda Kingdom, which encompassed a portion of the south of the country, including the capital, Kampala. All right, so if you know the history of Africa, a lot of countries were colonies of either Britain, Germany, France, and all the other colonial powers. So Uganda started off as Buganda, as a kingdom, and it turned into an amalgamation of other kingdoms to form the Uganda that we know today. So I'm going to give you a brief history, let's see, about how that happened. Okay, so here we go. The early history of Uganda comprises the history of Uganda before the territory that it is today, which is Uganda. This was made into a British protectorate at the end of the 19th century. Prior to this, the region was divided between several closely related kingdoms. Okay, so the amalgamation of Uganda was a combination of different kingdoms to form the country. Okay, so Uganda was actually not a colony, but it was a protectorate. So we're going to find out what that means. Protectorate, colony, what does it mean? Okay, so let's get into the protectorate, how Uganda became a protectorate or a British protectorate. I don't know if it means that if there's any, there's a difference between a colony and protectorate, but the difference is the same to me personally. All right, so let's look into how Uganda became a protectorate, or what a protectorate means. So a protectorate is a state that is controlled and protected by another sovereign state. It is a dependent territory that has been granted local autonomy over most internal affairs, while still recognizing the sovereignty of a more powerful sovereign state, without being its direct possession. In exchange, the protectorate usually accepts specified obligations depending on the terms of their arrangement. Usually, protectorates are established by a treaty under certain conditions, such as Egypt under the British rule. So the difference between a colony and a protectorate, to me, is the difference is the same, but based on this, a protectorate runs its own affairs, but the overall power is the colonial master, if that makes sense. Anyways, we won't dwell so much on that. So we're gonna find out how Uganda got its independence, and then after that we'll move on to some patriotic music. Okay, so let's go back to let's go to the independence. So let's see. We don't have much time, so I'm briefly gonna be sharing just some information, just to give you a hint as to why this October the 9th is a very special day for us, because that's when Uganda actually became independent. So it was running as a protectorate, it was running after its own affairs. These affairs were managed by the British Empire. Okay, so let's get into the time Uganda got its independence. Okay, and once again, I want to thank you so much for joining me today here on Exhibit Africa Live, as we celebrate the eve of Uganda's independence. All right. Okay. Let's see. It's quite some information here, but I want to keep it short. Okay, while that comes up, why don't we enjoy one of the patriotic songs? Now, if you understand what patriotism is, so we have a collection of music from Uganda, which is patriotic music that is played on different occasions, but more so in celebration of Uganda. So let's enjoy another song, and then after that we'll move on to the whole independence, we'll get to understand why Uganda got independence. Okay, so the artist I'm gonna share with you goes by the name Keiko. She's another Ugandan, and she has a patriotic song here, which is a beautiful song. It's called I'm Ugandan, Please. Let's enjoy it. Join me as we dance to I'm Ugandan by Keiko. All right?
I am Ugandan, and I'm proud to be Ugandan. Yeah, so let's go. So now I'm standing, head held high, hand up with pride, hand in the sky. Uganda, my motherland, no other place, no other land. Uganda, Tupatola, Kids Kamo, Kato, Jagorawan, cause we all are one. So people come to a place with no guns, but the Nile runs up north and pours out for our cause. So on board, people, let's go to a land with beautiful people. There's no other place in the world I know where there's love all year long. Hell. To a land far beyond, where men stand firm, kids play, women stay strong, at home making homegrown, cook meals, oh how it feels good, oh how surreal, the mood stays each year, yeah, which is why we keep here, no need for fear, peace perseveres, loud cheers, chants down the streets, celebration, no need for jeers, our sovereign nation, unified with pride, so wave your flag and keep it high, it doesn't really matter where you are from, the pearl of Africa reunites all, on the voice, yeah, on the plane, and the white men's try, wanna rise to downtown high. It feels lakes and trees, beautiful sceneries, all I see, smiling faces, steady pacing, treading places, none complacent, hard workers keep on pushing, till the wee hours keep it moving, so utterly like bumblebees, yet utterly so sincere. My country is the dream of all nations, clear to see. So we dare to lead the way forward, follow me to a place where we can be free and live happily. So please come with me, cause you need to see it. Yeah, that you get is what you see. Wanna rise.
Oh, what's going on here?
Downtown, yeah, dance, move. Love my UG, I can't lie. Yeah, G to the bone. That's right. Shake on, wanna rise. Downtown, love my UG, I can't lie. UG #1 to the bone. Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize for that.
Love my UG, I can't lie. It fields, lakes and trees, beautiful sceneries, all I see. Smiling faces, steady pacing, trading places, none complacent. Hard workers keep on pushing till the wee hours, keep it moving. So utterly like bumblebees, yet utterly so sincere. My country is the dream of all nations, clear to see. So we dare to lead the way forward, follow me to a place where we can be free and live happily. So please come with me, cause you need to see it. Yeah, that you get is what you see. Wanna rise to downtown, yeah, dance, move. Love my UG, I can't lie. Yeah, G to the bone. That's right. Shake on, wanna rise to downtown, love my UG, I can't lie. UG #1 to the bone. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that was Keiko from Uganda. Oh, that was Keiko from Uganda with that patriotic music about Uganda. I want to welcome all of you for being here today as we celebrate Uganda's pre-independence eve. As I said initially, I shared some background as to what Uganda was before it gained its name. Okay, so next I'm gonna share with you some background story about how Uganda got to gain its independence. All right, thank you once again for joining me on Exhibit Africa Live. Okay. So I do have quite a lot of information here. All right. So I'm gonna see how I can break it down for you. So let's go. We're gonna do like some pre-history. It's all beautiful. I feel like it's all important information that I wanna share, but because we don't have so much time, I want to carefully choose what to share. Okay, so what I'm briefly going to share. So Uganda. So there was a company which was called the British Imperial East Africa that was given license. It was incorporated, I believe, in 1888 in Britain by the Queen Victoria at the time. Was given license to come and do trade. Trade within the East African region, trade as you might call it. And so in that process, the British East African took over Buganda and part of Buganda, and then also other kingdoms around Uganda. Now, due to the wars, due to the conflicts, religious conflicts that were going on in the region, because the Muslims, the Christians, and the Catholics were all wanted to get some influence on the region. So they were trying to have some influence over different chiefdoms and kingdoms in that region, in the Great Lakes region. Okay, so there was a lot of conflict between different groups, like different religious groups. Okay, so at the time the British Imperial Imperial British East Africa Company had to engage in a lot of these wars to kind of have influence over one of the kingdoms, which was Uganda, and because of that, it actually went bankrupt and couldn't administer. It couldn't administer the territories that it had acquired, so it handed over some of these territories, including Uganda, to the British monarchy and as a protectorate. Okay, and I've already explained what a protectorate is. Okay, so there were some treaties, some negotiations that went on. So as a result, so the British East Africa handed over Uganda and some other kingdoms to the British monarchy as a protectorate, and that's how the British monarchy took over in the 18. I'm not sure if it was 18. I'm not sure about 18. Something. And then Britain was actually running the affairs of the Buganda kingdom and the other kingdoms which make up Uganda until 1962, when Uganda was handed over its independence, because they had enough, they wanted to run their own affairs. So that's how in 1962, after negotiations with one of the kingdom, Britain handed over, but it had also acquired some other kingdoms as a protectorate to form what is currently Uganda. All right. So that being said, that's how I can summarize it all, because it's so much information. That being said, we're going to move on to another patriotic song by a duo that I'm going to introduce to you. And this duo is it's a dynamic duo based in Uganda. But before I give you some more information about the duo, let's get a taste of their music. It's another patriotic song that they put together. Again, these songs artists come together and put this kind of music in Uganda, especially during special occasions like independence. So I believe this was put together when Uganda turned 50 years old. But this music, I find it's relevant anytime we're celebrating our independence, because it's patriotic music, right? So there's no time frame to that. So please join me as we listen to the sounds of Mose Radio and WEASAL with their song I'm Ugandan. It's the same song, it's close. The sounds are similar, but there's a twist to this song. So let's enjoy it, and then after that, I'll share some information about this brilliant artist. Okay, so here we go with Mose, and this song is Muna Uganda, which is Ugandan. All right. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. This is yours truly, Christine, with Exhibit Africa Inc. Let's go.
Yo
join right now. United people, never sit together with the Oristan. And on this one, I am Ugandan, real African. You know what I'm talking about. Why you remember to the man, I go by you, put that Babu Gedi Mabuga, Umura Goyonga, Wakaba Tulinda. Uganda, my homeland.
All right, so that was Mose and Radio. Oh, not yet, kids. Wait. Okay, so that was Mose and Radio singing another patriotic song, Nimuna Uganda. Once again, this is yours truly, Christine. I'm your host for the evening as we celebrate Uganda's Independence Eve. Uganda is 59 years old since it got its independence. I want to thank everybody for whoever sent that message for that correction. So I'm here to share the sounds of Uganda. I've shared some background information about Uganda, and further down the line, I'll be sharing some interesting facts. Uganda will be part of the interesting facts about Uganda. I have this series going, but it's because it's going in alphabetical order. Oh, I think Uganda might be down the line, but it doesn't matter. We'll get to it. And I think Uganda is the only African country that starts with the letter U. Whoa! Anyhow, yeah, I'll keep you posted once that moment comes, but there's a lot of beautiful things to get to know about Uganda. However, given the time limit that we have, I've just shared whatever I've shared with you, and if you get time and you want to find out more about Uganda, please go on YouTube or talk to some Ugandan friends, or send me a message and tell me what you want to know about Uganda. So we're going to move on to I'm going to introduce you to this duo, dynamic duo based in Uganda, that has actually done quite some influence on the continent. In the country as far as their music goes. And as I posted in my one of my posts, that unfortunately one of them passed on. So let's find out about Mose. So that previous song I was just playing was done by Mose and Radio, and Mose was actually the artist that passed on. So there were two of them. The other one is still around, but this one passed on. So I feel like he's done quite a contribution when it comes to contemporary music in the country and on the continent. That's why we chose to highlight him today. So let's get to know Mose Radio. That's his stage name, but his actual name is Moses. Now I'm borrowing this from Wikipedia. His stage name is Moses Nachitije Sechiboga. Born on January 25th, 1985, born in January 1985. He passed on Feb 1st, 2018. So we're gonna take a second just in honor of this artist. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so may his soul rest in power. As they say, legends never die. His music, they live through their music. So I'm very delighted today to be sharing his music with you. Okay, so he was known as Mose Radio. That was his stage name, sometimes referred to as Moses Radio. He was a Ugandan musician who was one of the main performers of the Ugandan music group Good Life Crew, together with uh, WEASAL Manizo. His real name is WEASAL Manizo was his stage name, but his real name is Douglas Seguya. All right. Okay, so let's look into the carry. Let's get the more background information about Mose. So Mose was born and raised in Jinja district of Busoga sub-region. He attended Kibuye Primary School in Makindye and later Holy Cross Lakeview in Jinja for his O-level, and later Kira College Butiti for his O-level. Before joining Makerere University, where he graduated with the bachelor's degree in community sociology in 2005. Radio released his first solo song, Tuja Kuba Wamu, in 2004 while at Makerere University, where he completed a degree in psychology before joining the Leon Island Music Empire in 2005. He started as a background singer along with WEASAL behind Jose Chameleon. He had first success in the year 2005 after he released a reggae love song called Jennifer. The official stage name for that song was filmed by Ugandan music artist promoter DJ Eric Horn. All right, so let's listen into another piece of his music before we continue, and then we'll come back and learn more about his journey. Okay, so the next track, again, this group has fantastic music. It was very difficult for me to make a decision on which one I would choose, but I hope you enjoy my selection. This is what I actually chose, and so the next tracks that we're gonna be playing are more like two action kind of music. It's inspirational music. It's encouraging music. So here we go with this song. This actually really touched me. This is called Mama Africa, and this was done in partnership with Mwamba Children's Choir, which featured Mose and WEASAL. I really like the messages in this song. So let's carry on. Once again, thank you so much for joining us today on Exhibit Africa Live with Uganda's pre-independence eve. And hello to all my Ugandans. Mulimutia, habari, Kodeo, Mwanyara, Kopango. Oh God, I have to work on my greetings. Okay, so here we go. Let's carry on with